Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk Leeds. It's literally crazy. I finished recording my last video, the rumour mill. Checked on Twitter. I see this. Graham Smith, Leeds United are in advanced talks with Newcastle for goalkeeper Karl Darlow. Permanent deal. Club didn't feel Bournemouth was ever a done deal for the keeper last week. Liked their chances and kept working on the deal. Amazing. We know the 49ers are silent assassins. No one heard a snippet of this. I mean, I certainly haven't seen a snippet that we were still in the hunt for Darlow. We saw yesterday that Leeds hope to sign a goalkeeper in the next few days. And all along, it was Karl Darlow by the looks of it. So my thoughts on this. Karl Darlow is 32 years old, right? I think he's a good goalkeeper, but for a 32-year-old, he's still like relatively inexperienced. I think in the last 10 years, he's played like 70 or 80 games or something like that, which is 5 to 6 games a season ish. He's inexperienced, but from what I can see of him, he's a very calm and assured goalkeeper. Like, he had his loan spell at Hull last season. He made 12 appearances, conceding 14 goals or something. But that isn't all that bad. Hull were quite a poor side. I'm hoping in a more of a attacking side who will probably have to do less defensively. Fingers crossed. I think Karl Darlow will be a very good signing. I'm very impressed with the way that as Graham Smith said, the club didn't feel his move to Bournemouth was ever done, so they hung on in there. They didn't give up. They didn't go and panic buy a different goalkeeper, someone that they didn't really want, just to fill that position. They lingered around, and then now it looks like they're reaping the rewards. We saw that Romano tweeted that Bournemouth are signing Inter Milan goalkeeper, is it? So then that led everyone to think, well, is Darlow to Leeds back on then instantly? 5 minutes later, Graham Smith reports that. Incredible. I'm very positive about that. I get the people's concerns about his lack of experience over the years, and he's been warming the bench for too long. And I said in my live stream the other day, a keeper of his ability is such a shame to see him just rotting away on the bench. But I don't think he's signing to leave for us to be a bench option. I think this spells the end for Meslier. In my opinion, if we can get 15, 20 mil for Meslier, probably be more 15 mil, or maybe even between 10 and 15 mil for Meslier. Get Darlow for whatever the fee would be, a couple of million, I believe, and put just trust Clarkson as a backup keeper. We then have funds to spend on Pirot or Hamer or whoever the bigger signing may be. Very impressed with the 49ers so far. It's not their fault about all these loan deals. As we said yesterday, they're, clearing up the mess left from the previous regime. But look at them, 4 from 4. Daniel Farker, brilliant appointment. Hammond, a real sturdy appointment, that is. He had a great track record at Newcastle, and I thought that was a good appointment. Ethan Ampadu, unbelievable signing. You can just see from his last game how confident and assured he is. Looks like he's played for Leeds for 5-6 years, ordering everyone around, calm, comfortable on the ball. And now it looks like Karl Darlow signing. So it looks like, even though things are taking a while, and it may seem like, a bit frustrating at times, the 49ers and Daniel Farker are getting people in the door they want to get in. They're not panicking, not being like, right, quick, we need a goalkeeper, go and get anyone. That they've probably got a list of targets that they want between Farker, Hammond, 49ers, and they're probably just going to pick them off. They realise the transfer window isn't done and dusted before the first game kicks off. We've got to the end of August, so I think they're going to bide their time and they're going to get the players that they really want, and they're not going to panic buy anyone. They're going to get the people who they actually want. So all vibes are good for me. I'm really looking forward to the Nottingham Forest game on Thursday. I think we're going to see a bit more Farker ball. I think we're going to see improvements on the last game. But I'm hoping we get Darlow over the line in the next day or two, today, tomorrow. And then I'm hoping maybe, who knows, he could be in the squad for Sunday. Who knows? It depends how far along it is. It could be done and dusted by tomorrow. So I don't see a reason why he couldn't feature against Hearts on Sunday, I believe it is. but yeah, feeling quite positive. And, you know, I love the fact that the 49ers do this in silence, because, again, like the Ampadu, we haven't heard nothing about this. We were linked with Darlow at the start of the, 49ers regime. And, when Farker took over, it looked like we're signing. Then it all went quiet and he looked like he's signing for Bournemouth. But, the 49ers have just hung on in there. And now it looks like we're going to get that deal over the line, which spells the end for Meslier. Bit not sad to see Meslier go, a bit disappointed, because his first season in the Prem, I thought we was onto a 40-50 million pound France international goalkeeper, and since then it's just spiraled. But it's a fresh start, and I'm all about that. And yeah, a good signing for me, Karl Darlow, a solid, assured goalkeeper. Yeah, thumbs up from me, guys. Anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you again later if something happens. If not, tomorrow with a Nottingham Forest match preview. Have a good afternoon, guys.